In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to get started with TikTok Shop so you can sell a lot more of your books. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sean. I've made over $1.7 million in royalties from my own books, and I've also helped over 2,000 people in my private community to make money self-publishing their own books. And I've documented my entire publishing journey in a playlist called KDP Income Reports. So if you don't believe anything I say, then you can just look up this playlist on my YouTube channel and check out these videos. So recently I've been posting videos talking about TikTok Shop and how I think this is the next big thing in the self-publishing space, because almost every single person who's using this strategy, using TikTok Shop to sell books right now, are absolutely crushing it. And they're seeing incredible results. As an example, I posted this video right here 13 days ago, got a good amount of views, and a lot of you guys were commenting below the video asking, how do you actually sign up to TikTok Shop? How do you fulfill the books? If you're skipping Amazon KDP, how do you actually print and ship these books? And how do you recruit affiliates? Because that's the craziest part about TikTok Shop. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you all of this. I'm going to explain to you exactly how this works. So for those who are brand new, this is the first video of mine that you're watching, or first video of TikTok Shop that you're watching. Let's quickly cover what is TikTok Shop. So essentially, I've categorized TikTok marketing in two different ways. Number one, which is what I call level one, is TikTok organic. So this is as simple as just posting videos about your book on your own TikTok page. And in the video, you just tell people, hey, if you want to check out the book, you can get it on Amazon, and you let Amazon do all the fulfillment. So that is level one. Level two is TikTok Shop. So it's a little more advanced because now you're replacing Amazon and you're doing the fulfillment yourself. So if I would illustrate this, this is how it looks. This is level one. So you simply make videos on social media like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This is you posting the videos on social media, and you're just telling people, hey, if you want to grab this book, you can get it on Amazon. Super, super simple. An example of someone doing this would be something like this. So this brand right here is just, opening up a TikTok account and just talking about their books, right? Posting content. So this is all we're doing here. Now, the benefit of TikTok Organic, the level one stuff, is that it's very, very beginner friendly. Everyone can pick up a camera, open a TikTok page, and start talking about their books, right? And promote the book. It's 100% free. It's a great way to boost sales. And again, you can start anytime, like literally right now. Now, TikTok Shop is a little different. This is level two, okay? So you become the fulfillment center. So that's why we call it the shop of your own books. You do the printing, you do the shipping, you do the customer service, right? So you're essentially replacing Amazon, because Amazon KDP at the moment is doing printing, shipping, customer service, all of this. And you can hire other people to create content and promote your books. So with level one, you're just posting content yourself. Now with TikTok Shop level two, you can hire a bunch of other TikTok pages to create content for you. So this is how it looks visually. So you can get a lot of other people to start making TikTok videos, which will send traffic to your TikTok Shop, and you're doing the fulfillment now. Let me show you a couple real examples of people doing this, a book brand that is doing this. So I have a tool called Calidata. Calidata is the best research tool for TikTok Shop. If you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description. But basically, it allows me to spy on other brands, how much they're making, what kind of strategies they're taking, who's the affiliate, those kind of things. So this brand, Questions About Me, which publishes guided journals like this. I'm sure a lot of you have seen these books on Amazon because it's very, very popular. It is selling extremely well. And in the past 30 days, they have done $156,000 in revenue, out of which $148,000, as you can see here, was generated by affiliate. And this is the biggest thing about TikTok Shop, is that you can hire other people to make videos for you. This brand literally has 245 affiliates, other TikTok creators. As you can see here, these are all the other TikTok creators, real people, other people who have TikTok pages who are making videos to promote their books. Another example here, La Cucaracha Sara, who just has 2 books on learning Spanish, has generated over $332,000 in revenue in the last 30 days. And again, 99% of the revenue, as you can see, came from affiliates. Insane stuff. This is another example of the Inner Work. They have a book in the spirituality niche. And in the last 30 days, they've generated $31,000 in revenue. Most of it, again, came from affiliates, other people promoting you. So this is a more modest results, but still a very, very good result. And the last one, for those who are doing coloring books, right? If you're wondering, how do you do this with coloring books? Well, this brand right here, Wook Books Coloring, they sell a bundle of their coloring books right here and a Ohuhu markers, right? So, a lot of these coloring niches, they use markers like this. So they bundle those together, and they've done over $75,000 in revenue, out of which $21,000 came from affiliates. So in this case, they are generating a good amount of sales themselves, but still a good chunk came from affiliates. So I am not cherry picking good results here. So those are just a few of the many examples of people crushing it with TikTok Shop. So again, there's not a lot of people doing TikTok Shop right now, but for those who are actually doing it with books, a lot of them, most of them, I will say, are absolutely crushing it like this. Now, on top of that, I actually started sharing these strategies to my students in my program, and we already have one student who's doing $50,000 plus, probably a lot more at the end of the month. And this is his first month, literally 2 weeks in doing TikTok Shop, and we're probably gonna get him on this channel to do an interview. But basically, it's not just theory, it's working for us and we're doing it as well. So the main benefit of TikTok Shop, as you can see, is the ability to hire affiliates to sell for you, other people selling for you, right? This is how most of the top self-published books of the past few years blew up. Okay, so most of the self-published books you've seen on Amazon side, believe it or not, they were pushed by TikTok Shop. Now I know because I have Cal data and I can see. They had an army of affiliates backing them. Now, as I said earlier, you will replace KDP. So if you go through Amazon KDP, they will print and ship your book out because it's a print-on-demand model. Print on demand means you don't have to store inventory, you don't have to do printing, you don't have to do shipping, you don't even have to do customer service with Amazon KDP. Once you make a sale, they will print it out, ship it, they handle the customer service, the returns and everything, right? Which is amazing. It's super beginner friendly because of that. It's super passive, hands off. But with TikTok Shop, you are not going through KDP. So you will have to do this. You're gonna replace this. And that's why I say it's level 2. It's a little bit harder, a little bit more hands on. So how does this exactly work, right? Well, TikTok Shop is not print on demand. So you either, option 1, order a bunch of author copies from KDP. So you can order a bunch of author copies, you can ship it to your house, store it there, and then you can ship it out once you make a sale on TikTok Shop. So every time you make a sale on TikTok Shop, you literally have to package up the book, ship it out, and you do it multiple times a day. It takes a lot of time, but you'll save a little bit of money. Option number 2 is you use a third-party logistic company. Okay, we call this 3PL, and they handle the inventory, printing and shipping. So essentially they're going to replace KDP for you, right? So it's very similar to how it feels with KDP, where you make a sale and KDP just do everything for you. Well, if you work with a 3PL, they will connect to your TikTok Shop account. So it's kind of the same thing. You make a sale, they handle everything, and you're pretty hands off. Okay. Now, option 3, I did hear that there is a possibility that you can do print on demand for TikTok Shop. Currently looking into it. If I learn more, obviously I'll share it in my programs and, eventually on this channel as well. So anyways, my thoughts, right? With option number 1, which is to order a bunch of author copies from KDP and you do the fulfilling. Now, my personal opinion of this is that if you're doing this because you just want to save money. Because no one in their right mind will say, I want to do more work, right? I want to spend hours and hours just packaging book and shipping it. No one in their right mind will say that. The only reason why you want to do this is because you want to save a little bit of money, which means you're not making a lot of money at the moment, which means your book is not selling much, right? So if your book is not selling much, honestly, TikTok Shop is not going to save you, right? TikTok Shop is not going to magically sell your book that's not currently selling a lot. No affiliate will want to promote your book if it's not attractive. If your book is not selling on Amazon at the moment, most likely it's because it's not that good, right? Most likely. Now, obviously there are rare cases of people who just didn't promote it, didn't get reviews. Maybe it can blow up in the future. But if you're trying to promote it, you're marketing it and it's still not selling, most likely it's just not good. And if it's not good, no affiliates are going to promote it, and TikTok Shop is not going to work for you. So even if ordering these author copies will save you a bit of money, trading 1 to 2 hours of your day, honestly, in my opinion, is not worth it, because for me, time is money. But if you really want to try, and if you really want to go hands-on and save some money, then this is option number 1. Now, option number 2, using a 3PL, is what I recommend because it's completely hands-off for you, right? So they print the book, they store it, and they ship it out once you make a sale. So it is all automated as they link to your TikTok Shop account, and they will inform you once your inventory is running low so you can order more. So again, very convenient, very passive, and I'm sure most of you guys watching this will agree that this is a better way. Now, there are a couple different 3PL companies out there, and the one my students are using at the moment is called AccuTrack. So this is how the website looks. I'll leave a link in the description. Once you click on the link, right, it'll take you to a page like this. You have to book a free call, basically, to work with them. They'll get on a call with you. They'll answer your questions. They will tell you how it works. And then if everything sounds good, then you guys can start working together. And they will basically assist you in your TikTok shop journey. Now, a quick note is if you're going to work with them, make sure you use the link in the description to book a call so that they know that you came from watching this video. Because they know me, they understand the publishing space, right? The way we do it, and it'll make things a little more smoother. Now let's talk about the cost. Okay, so this is something that a lot of you guys asked in the comments. It's gonna get pretty technical, but since a lot of people ask, I wanted to lay it out here. Okay, now please keep in mind that this varies based on the book order volume, meaning how many books you order, because the more you order in bulk, the cheaper it gets. Also, the size of the book, the page type, the page length, is it black and white, is it color, those kind of things will change the cost of printing and other stuff. So in terms of the cost of the initial setup and order, this is the rough math, okay? Again, don't quote me on this. The best way for you guys to find out the cost is to get on a call with AccuTrack and talk to them. But from my experience, this is the rough math that you can base things off of. Number one, one-time setup fee. This is a fee AccuTrack charges to connect to your TikTok shop. That is $4.97. You also will have to pay $100 for the initial book proofing. Basically, they will send you the book. The printing quality of the book is better than Amazon KDP, but basically they will send you the book and you have to confirm if it's good or you want to make changes. Number three, initial inventory, right? So this is between $2 to over $5 per book, depending on how much you order. If you're just ordering 100 books because you're not sure if your book is going to sell, it's probably going to be $5 or more, right? If you're doing 500 copies, 1,000 copies, 10,000 copies, then it's going to be closer to $2. The more you order, the closer you can get to $2 per book. If you're confident your book will sell, you can cut down on the cost significantly. Next is the ISBN. Amazon KDP provides a free ISBN, but you cannot use it for TikTok Shop. You have to buy your own ISBN. So that'll be between $5 to $135 if you're in the US, depending on how much ISBN you buy in bulk. So for this reason, the total cost will be between $2,000 to $5,000 plus, depending on how much you order, once again. Okay, so that's the cost of the printing. But now let's talk about the shipping and other fees because there's a little bit more. So this is once again rough math, but shipping and handling is about $7.25. Now, TikTok shop fees, because TikTok shop does take a fee on the sale, that is around 6%. And if you're going to recruit affiliates, then that's 10 to 20% of the order is the average of what people pay to the affiliates. So this is the rough overall math. So let's say you order about 1,000 copies, paying about $4 per printing. Okay, so that's $4 plus $7.25 for shipping, plus around $1 for the TikTok shop fee. Again, this is all, it's going to depend based on what kind of books you're doing. But if you add all of this up, it's going to be $12.25. That's the cost of everything. But in terms of the revenue, let's say you're selling this book for $12 and then you're charging $7.99 for shipping separately. So for TikTok shop, you can charge for shipping. You can do free shipping or you can charge for shipping. It's completely fine to charge for shipping. And that revenue that you take for shipping is something you collect. With Amazon KDP, they collect the shipping fees, right? But with TikTok shop, you can play around with the pricing like this, and this is part of your revenue. So if you add this two up, it's $19.99. So the profit would be $7.74 per sale in this hypothetical example. Again, please don't ask me in the comments like, oh, Sean, I'm publishing this kind of book. How much is it going to cost? Just book a call with AccuTrack and they will tell you, because there's no way for me to know exactly how much. So as you can see from this rough calculation that we've done, the fulfillment cost per book is around the same as what KDP charges you, if not more than KDP, right? But with KDP, they do everything because it's print on demand. With TikTok shop, AccuTrack will handle the inventory, the printing and shipping, but you still have to do the customer service. So you're actually doing a little bit more work. And this is exactly why I say TikTok shop is level 2 marketing, level 2 of the self-publishing game, right? It's the next level. It's a little harder, It's going to take a bit more money. It's going to take a bit more time. So if you're watching this and you're a complete beginner, you should just stick to level 1. But if you're watching this and you have a book that's selling well on Amazon, right? 50,000 BSR or less, selling consistently, you're making money from Amazon. And if you're ready to scale that to the moon, blow it up, this is the best and fastest way to $100,000 a month or more with publishing, in my opinion. And I'm just a dude on YouTube. I might be wrong, but based on everything I'm seeing, that is what I genuinely believe. And this is why low price books are hard. And that is why you really got to change your approach to producing high quality books and charging a premium price, which is something that I've been talking on this channel for literally years, right? Because a lot of people are just, pumping out low quality books, charging a low price, trying to beat other people by undercutting them based on price, not with value. And that's not going to work with TikTok Shop because of the fulfillment costs and stuff like that. It's very hard to make a profit selling low price, as you can see. Like if the cost of fulfillment is 12 bucks and you're trying to sell it for lower than that, it's super hard, right? But if you're watching this and you're doing, let's say, coloring books where the books traditionally are sold less than 10 bucks, right? There is a way to charge high price selling a traditionally low price books like that. So going back to this Wookbooks coloring example, so they're the one crushing it with coloring books. If you look at Calidata, these are their products. Their average unit price, average order price is $28, $48, $69, right? So it's super high, even though they're in the coloring book space. Why is that? Well, that is because they're selling bundles. So that is a secret when it comes to crushing it with TikTok Shop, doing a traditionally low priced books, is that you got to sell it in bundles. Okay, so you can see right here, this is a 2 coloring book bundle. So the picture shows like 10 books, but it's actually just for 2 plus the Ohuhu markers, right? So that's $28. If you're doing 3 coloring book plus the Ohuhu markers, it's 48 bucks. And if you're doing 4 coloring books plus 12 Ohuhu markers, it's $69. So that is how they are pricing it higher, increasing the profit margin and making it work on TikTok Shop. But in my opinion, the best way to do TikTok Shop, honestly, is just do high content books where it's normal to charge a high price, like close to 20 bucks, sometimes even 30 bucks, right? For a single book. And that's what I teach people to focus mainly on in my programs. But going back to this language learning brand, right? Like Kukaracha Sara, absolutely crushing it, $332,000 in revenue. Again, she just has 2 books and these are the price. So for just this one book, she's selling it for $19. And this other one is also close to $19. Kind of on a side note over here, but if you're wondering what kind of videos her affiliates are posting to make that many sales, because as you can see here, 99% of her revenue is coming from affiliates. You can also look at that on Calidata by scrolling down over here. And this one video, this is the top video, generated $109,000 in revenue so far, 23 million views just from a 51-second video. And it's literally just a guy teaching swear words in Spanish by reading the book out loud. And instead of holding a pen, right, he is holding a chili, which is funny. And also the swear words element is funny, goes viral, and it works. And this is from an affiliate. It's not from the author, right? The author didn't post this. It's the affiliate. Somebody else posted this video for her, generating over $100,000 for her. And if you're curious how much she pays out of this, in terms of affiliate commission, you can also see that here as well. It says commission rate 15%. So 15% of that she is paying to that person. So next, let's talk about how to find affiliates. Another question I got a lot. So all you have to do is go back to Calidata, right? Again, the link is in the description. You actually get it cheaper by using the link in the description than anywhere else. But you want to find products that are similar to yours. So let's say you're in this niche, you find this product that is on TikTok Shop. You go down to the creator section and these are all the affiliates that are making videos for this book. So now you can open up each one. So you can find their contact here, their TikTok page. So if you like what you see, if you like their page, if you like the content that they're making, and if you want to work with them, you just DM them and say, hey, I also got a book in this similar niche, right? Do you want to work with me? It's a numbers game. You have to message a ton of people. Most people will ignore you. A lot of people will say no, but some will say yes. And all you need is a couple of people that will absolutely crush it for you. Again, if you're curious about how much you should pay, you can see it right here and what other people are paying. This is 15%. This book is paying 20% commission, and this book is paying 10% commission. So the average 10 to 20%, but it is completely up to you. So here are some questions that I got a lot in the comments, so I want to answer right here. Number 1, can you do ebooks? No, this is only for physical books. Number 2, can you find affiliates to promote your book on Amazon? No, that is not possible. You cannot get other people to promote your book on Amazon because there's no way for you to track how much sales they made and no way for you to pay them appropriately. But you can track it on TikTok Shop, so that's why you can only do it on TikTok Shop. Number 3, how can I do TikTok Shop if it's not open in my own country? And the honest answer is that I don't know how, right? I don't think you can, to be honest. Like if you can find a workaround, definitely do it. But honestly, I don't think you can. And yes, that sucks, but it's not my fault that, TikTok is not open in your own country. So maybe just practice content creation, doing the level 1 stuff. And once TikTok Shop opens in your country, you'll be ready for level 2 and you can absolutely blow it up right off the gate. In terms of which country TikTok Shop is open in, just Google it and it'll tell you. So to recap everything, who is TikTok Shop for? Well, it is not for someone brand new with no book, right? Or if your books aren't selling that much. As I mentioned earlier, if your book is not selling on Amazon, then you don't have any proof that it's gonna sell on TikTok. The audience is not gonna change. Just because they're on TikTok doesn't mean they like different things than, if they would shop on Amazon. No, like what people want, what people are interested in is the same no matter where they're buying from, right? So, if you're not getting proof of concept there on Amazon, I don't know if it's gonna work on TikTok Shop. You can try it out, but you will be way more sure if it's already selling on Amazon if you're trying to do TikTok Shop, right? Number two is if you want everything easy, simple, and just passive, then TikTok Shop is not for you because as you can see, it's a little more work, right? A little more time, a little bit more money, a little more effort, but the upside is huge. Third point is if you don't have the additional time, budget, if you don't have it or if you don't want to invest, then obviously this is not going to be for you. Now, who is TikTok Shop for? If you are someone that has a book that is selling well on Amazon already, and I would say anything below 50,000 BSR, and it's maintaining that BSR somewhat consistently, you're getting good reviews on the book, people are liking it, I think that is a good enough proof that you can take it to TikTok Shop and absolutely explode it. If you are someone willing to invest the additional budget, right, and additional time, then obviously this is for you. And if you're someone who wants to scale your publishing business to $100,000 per month or more, I think TikTok Shop is once again the best way to do it. I'm not saying you will make 100K per month just by doing TikTok Shop. Hopefully people have the common sense to know that I'm not here guaranteeing anything, but I did show a lot of examples here of people who's doing 100K per month or more. So I hope that people can see that it's possible doing TikTok Shop. So with all that being said, now you got kind of the overview of how this works, right? But there's a lot more to this, obviously. You have to learn how to properly set up your TikTok Shop account. What are the best types of content to post? The exact scripts and strategies to reach out to affiliates so you can recruit them. How do you optimize your TikTok Shop listing? Different promotional strategies like flash sales, countdowns, and more. And most importantly, this is the fundamental of everything. How to create a viral book, a high quality, attractive book that sells on TikTok and also Amazon. You can definitely go and figure all of this out yourself, but if you want to save some time and shortcut the learning process, then you can consider joining my coaching program. It's the first link in the description below. Once you click on it, it'll take you to a page like this. You can book a free call, talk to one of our coaches, and see if this program is a good fit for you. Again, it's completely fine to try and do this yourself, but I think you do see that there's a lot of things that you got to learn when it comes to this. And you can basically make me the one that's doing this crazy research and testing out the strategies, seeing what works, what doesn't. Instead of doing it yourself, I can be the one doing it, organizing the information, giving it to you in a step-by-step manner, which is exactly the whole point of getting a course like this. With that being said, I hope people understand that this is a paid coaching program. It's not free, it's a paid coaching program. We don't work with those looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. We don't work with entitled or rude people, and we don't work with people that we generally don't think we can help. So again, if you want to check it out, it's the first link in the description, as well as all the tools and resources that I mentioned in this video is also in the description below. If this video was helpful, leave a like, subscribe. If you have additional questions and comments regarding TikTok Shop or just posting on TikTok in general, then make sure you comment below and I'll try and answer as much as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.